welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm the Princess of Friendship, and we are back after a long time since we haven't done a new episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it's only been the first episode that we did last time, so now we're back for a new one. So last time we had Chief Tui on the show. He got through 5 questions so far, and his next question is going to be up for $2,000, which we're going to get to in just a moment. But first, I'm going to have a little chat with him before we start. So, how are you feeling, Chief Tui?
Oh, hey, Twilight. I'm doing great today. I managed to get through the first 5 questions very easy. Well, it was the beginning, so I did expect that, though. I mean, I know the questions are going to get harder, though, but it's going to be easy for me since I know a lot about learning, and I have a PhD in Kakuras, and lots of other things that I majored in, so I probably majored in, 100 things.
Ah, I see. Well, with that kind of knowledge, I think you might have what it takes to win $1 million. But you've still got a long way to get there. You still got 10 questions left to reach $1 million. So, as you can see, you have not used any of your lifelines yet, which is very good, so you still have all of them. And remember that you can use them anytime if you need to. So if you're ready to get back into this, let's play Millionaire! Alright, Chief Tui, here comes the $2,000 question. Who created the screenplay for the original Star Wars movie? Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Penny Marshall, Ron Howard.
Okay, I think I know this. I've seen Star Wars back in my days, so I think the answer is B, George Lucas. Final answer.
Alright, so he says B, George Lucas. Let's see if that's the correct answer. And it is! You just won $2,000! Alright, so this question's for $4,000. What type of creature is Godzilla in the 1998 movie? Ape, bear, lizard, vulture.
Oh, this is definitely one of my favorite movies that I watch. I've seen Godzilla a lot, and I know what creature Godzilla is. And the answer is C, lizard. Final answer.
Okay, so he says C, lizard. Let's see if that's correct. And yes, it is. You just won $4,000. Alright, Chief Tui, so this next question is for $8,000. What is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle? 360 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 3 degrees.
Okay, so this is something that I've learned in my Kakuras class, as well as my geometry class and my algebra class. And I know the answer is not 360, that's for the exterior angles. So since it's interior, the answer has to be C, 180 degrees. Final answer.
Alright, so he says C, 180 degrees. Let's see what it is. And that is the correct answer. You just won $8,000. Okay, so this next one is for $16,000. What makes up approximately 70% of the human body? Oxygen, water, nitrogen, or skin?
Okay, this was definitely way too easy. I've learned this a lot in my science class, and I teach this whole lecture to myself. So the answer is B, water. Final answer.
Alright, so he says B, water. Let's see if that's correct. And it is! Good job, Chief Tui. You got $16,000. Alright, Chief Tui, you're doing great so far. You're just very close to the second checkpoint, which is going to grant you the minimum you can take home, which will be $32,000. But that's if you can answer that question right. So you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead and ask me.
I definitely will ask you. Here it is. How many X's are there on a regular clock face with Roman numerals? 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this is definitely another easy question, because I know about the clock face. And starting with 9, you see the first X. Then the second one you see at number 10. Number 11 also has an X, and number 12 has an X. So that being said, the correct answer is C, 4. Final answer.
Alright, so that's a pretty good explanation there. Let's see if C is the correct answer. And yes, it is! You won $32,000! Alright, Chief Tui, you're doing very great so far. I don't think any other contestant has ever made it that far at this point, though. But you are now just 5 questions away from reaching $1 million. How you feeling right now?
I feel very great. Those questions were really easy that I had to go through. I was like, did they make these questions easy for me, or I just know all this? But probably because I am very smart and I know everything.
I can see that. Normally the questions get harder as we get closer to the $1 million question. But it is going to get a lot harder from here on out, though, so hope you're ready for all this. So the next question is going to be for $64,000.
Alright, I'm ready for this.
Alright, that's good. Here comes the question. Which of these words appears in the title of a 1999 best-selling Harry Potter book? Abracazam, Azkaban, Azerbaijan, Alakalbaban. I certainly do not know how to pronounce that, though, but I can tell you that it's not that one.
Oh, I know this one. I read Harry Potter a lot back when I was little, and I read all 7 of the books of it, though. And I know which word appears mostly. It's B, Azkaban. Final answer.
So you said that you read all of the books, right?
Yes.
Did you also play the video game as well, like the Lego Harry Potter?
Well, I don't play games that much, though, but I think I might remember playing it a little bit, actually. I think I've seen someone play it before. And it's very familiar, similar to the story, I think. That's what I've heard. So at least I could say that I've heard of it, but I don't think I played it that much.
Ah, I see. I mean, probably you would have found out anyway if you were playing the game too. But okay, let's see if B is the correct answer. And yes, it is! You just won $64,000! Alright, so this question's for $125,000. How did Vincent van Gogh sign his paintings? Vincent Van Gogh. He didn't sign them. VVG.
Well, typically, sometimes people sign by their Ross name. And then abbreviations, slightly, I would say. But mostly, people write with their first names. So the answer has to be A, Vincent. Final answer.
Alright, so he says A, Vincent. Let's see if that's correct. And yes, it is! For $125,000!
I knew that question was so easy.
Well, that's for you to say, though, but they are going to get harder as we keep progressing. Here comes the next one. For $250,000, what is the chemical symbol for lead? K, Hg, L, Pb.
Okay, read, I've learned that in a chemistry class, and I know it's not L, because I think L means for something else. So the answer could be, I'm thinking, I know this. I remember. Okay, so I know it's not L, and it cannot be K or HG, because I'm not sure if they exist or anything, though. So the answer has to be D, PB. Final answer.
Are you sure PB is not peanut butter?
Nope, and I don't think there's no such thing as peanut butter.
I'm just joking with you. But let's see if that's correct anyways. And what do you know? Yes, it is, for $250,000.
Woohoo! I am so close to reaching that $1 million. I hope I can get there soon.
Well, Chief Tui, we are going to find out once we come back after this commercial break. So don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we're going to get through the last 2 questions and hope to see if Chief Tui will be our first $1 million winner. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, everybody, welcome back to Millionaire. We've got Chief Tui with us, who's worked his way all the way up to the $500,000 question. Chief Tui, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Yeah, I hope to make it to the $1 million question.
Let's hope so. And you still got all 3 of your lifelines, so you're doing good. Just feel free to use them whenever you need it, okay? Alright, here's the $500,000 question. Oberon is a satellite of which planet? Mercury, Neptune, Uranus, Mars.
Oh, this is another easy question that I'm going through. But this one's gonna be an easy one, and I know this. So the answer is C, Uranus, as in your big fat anus. Ha ha
ha. Okay, well, that didn't seem necessary for you to say that, though, but, okay, so he says C, Uranus. Let's see if that is the correct answer, if that's what he says. And yes, you got it. That's the $500,000 question. You're 1 question away from the million.
Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes! I'm definitely gonna be super rich than ever. I'm gonna afford a lot of things, like opening up more businesses and, helping out with the college and stuff too, and lots of other things that I could save for a fortune.
Oh, definitely. Those are some great plans. All right, Chief Tui, here's the deal. You have just one question left to win the $1 million. And this is $1 million you're going to win. Well, a lot less after taxes, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about though, but yes, I am ready to answer that last question.
Are you sure you're ready?
Absolutely, positively. Ask me right away.
Alrighty then, here it goes. For $1 million, the question is this. Who delivered the less famous 2-hour speech that preceded Abraham Lincoln's 2-minute Gettysburg Address? These are the answers. Wendell Phillips, Daniel Webster, Robert G. Ingersoll, Edward Everett.
Oh, this is too easy. I tell you, very easy. This is one of the speeches I've been listening to since I actually watched the news a lot and I've known about the politics and stuff though. So I think the answer is D, Edward Everett.
Okay, well, before you say it's your final answer, are you sure that's the one you're going for? Because remember, if you get this question wrong, you're going to lose $468,000, leaving you with only $32,000. So are you sure that's the answer you're going for?
Oh yes, I am 100% positive that I know this. So the answer is D, Edward Everett. Final answer.
Well, viewers, and everyone in the audience, I got one thing to say. And Chief Tui, I think you're gonna like this. We have our first $1 million winner!
Woohoo! I can't believe this! $1 million! Oh yeah! That's right, baby! $1 million!
How is that possible? I mean, winning $1 million is very hard, but he actually knew all this. Well, that's because he's smart, Rainbow Dash. I'm very proud of this guy. Yeah, me too, Fluttershy.
This is unbelievable that someone managed to win $1 million.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, no one would ever do that, though. It's actually hard. But wow, he's got a very smart brain.
Of an IQ of 1,000.
All right, Chief Tui, thank you so much for being here as our contestant, our first contestant to win $1 million. And the good news is you didn't get to use any of your lifelines, which is actually unbelievable because normally people would be using lifelines at this rate. But anyways, here you go. Here is your $1 million check.
Alrighty, thank you so much. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that $1 million.
I'm sure you will. All right, so long then, Chief Tui.
Alrighty, bye-bye everybody.
So that was amazing that we managed to get $1 million winner on the second episode of the whole series. Wow, that's unbelievable. I mean, normally we would get $1 million winner probably later on in the season or something though, but anyways, that was good that we managed to see a contestant managed to get through all 15 questions lifeline lists, which is actually also an unbelievable thing that people would have done. Because normally people would be using lifelines at some point during the questions thingy. All right, so let's see if another contestant could do the same. So we have 5 contestants left here, and we are going to be playing Fastest Finger first. So you guys know how that works. You have to put the answers in the correct order, and if you do it the fastest, you'll be the next person to be playing for $1 million. So without further ado, let's see what the next Fastest Finger question is. Put the following zones from Sonic 3 and Knuckles in order, starting with the beginning. Sky Sanctuary Zone, Hydro City Zone, Flying Battery Zone, Launch Base Zone. Alright, so time has finished, so hopefully everyone has gotten the correct answer. Let's see what the order is, starting with the beginning. So first up we have Hydrocity Zone, which is the second zone from Sonic 3. Then we have Launch Base Zone, which would be the 6th zone and would be the final zone of Sonic 3. And then Flying Battery Zone, which would be the 8th zone of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and the 2nd zone of Sonic and Knuckles. Then followed by Sky Sanctuary Zone, which would be the final zone for Knuckles' playthrough, and then I think the second to last for Sonic. So that's the correct order, so let's see who got it right in the fastest. Alright, so 3 people got it right, but the fastest time was Dr. Eggman in 5.25 seconds.
Oh yeah! I'm ready to answer the questions. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are excited for me to win money. Hey, why is everyone booing for me? Like, do they not like me here or what?
Okay, audience, let's not be rude, okay? This is just a person playing for money, okay? So we gotta be fair with everyone else, okay? Does everyone understand? Okay, good. Everyone understands. Okay, so when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start the next contestant's turn, Dr. Eggman, and see if he can make it to the $1 million. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Alright, everybody, welcome back to Millionaire. We now have a new contestant playing for $1 million, Dr. Eggman. And before we actually continue, if you saw what happened in the previous part, apparently the audience decided to be rude when he was the next contestant, apparently, because they were all booing at him, and I really have no idea what is the reason behind this, though. So, why don't you tell us about yourself, Dr. Eggman? Maybe they need to know more about you.
Okay, well, I guess I can tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Dr. Eggman, and, I'm a pretty bad doctor, because apparently that's what I do, and I always want to destroy Sonic, which I'm glad Sonic's not in the audience, otherwise I would have destroyed him by now. And, I guess I do plenty of, mad scientist invention stuff. Anything to do with destroying Sonic or making these robots. I mean, they're in the audience anyway, so they're gonna be cheering me on. So, I guess that's pretty much it about me.
Okay, well, I guess that makes a lot of sense, though, but let's just hope that the audience is nice to you when we start the questions. So, allow me to show you how this works. You have to answer 15 questions to win $1 million. You also have 3 lifelines to help you out. So you can phone a friend, which one of them can help you figure out if that's the right answer or not, though. 50-50, we can take away half of your answers and give you only just 2 of them. And then we also have the audience, which I'm hoping they're going to be nice to you, but you can use them if you need any help from them.
Alright, well, I understand how that works, so I guess we can get started then.
Alrighty then, if everyone's ready, let's play Millionaire!
Oh, yes, let's play!
Alright, so here we go. First question for $100. Here it is. Which fast food chain makes the Big Mac? Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell.
Okay, so I definitely ate a lot of Big Macs during my days, whenever I'm just not doing anything, or just relaxing, or just being lazy. So the Big Mac comes from McDonald's, and that is going to be my final answer.
Alright, Eggman, good start with $100.
Really? My robots are the only ones applauding?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess they just don't want to support you. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the $200 question, so let me give you that one. How many connecting states make up the mainland of the USA? 51, 50, 49, 48.
Okay, well, I know that there's 50 states though, but 2 of them do not connect, which would be Alaska and Hawaii. So basically the entire United States would just be only 48 states. So it's going to be D, my final answer.
Alright, and that is correct for $200. Alright, now for $300. Which of these is not a time zone of the continental US? Pacific, Eastern, Midwest, Mountain.
Okay, so I know that there's 4 time zones in the US. And of course we're in the Eastern zone because we live in the East. So with the other zones it would be Pacific, which would be all the way in the West, and then the Mountain would be like near Arizona. So the only one missing would be the Central time zone, and Midwest is not a time zone. So I guess that answer would have to be C, Midwest. Final answer.
And yes, that is correct.
Wow, these questions are really easy.
Well, it is the beginning, Eggman, so they are meant to be easy. So here's the next question for $500 now. If someone is envious, what color are they said to be? Black, green, red, blue.
Okay, envious. That is something I don't really know about that much because I don't really care about feelings that much though, but I think I've seen something like this before though, so someone would be the color, no, it can't be black because that would be like too depressed or something though, or blue would be like just sadness. Red I know would be mad, which obviously that's the color I'm always am. So I guess the only other choice would have to be green, and that's going to be my final answer, B.
Alrighty, and that is the correct answer for $500. Alright, Chief Tui, so you just have one more question left that you could go home with nothing though, but I'm sure it won't happen. You've got all 3 of your lifelines with you, so this next question should be a breeze for you. If you get this right, you get $1,000. Here it comes. Who is Homer Simpson's mischievous son? Bert, Brat, Bart, Brett.
Okay, this is one of the funniest shows that I've ever watched on TV. And I definitely like the part where Homer chokes on his son a lot, though. I mean, even though it's not the right thing to do, but, like, okay, well, all I can say is that, the character, the son of Homer Simpson, has to be Bart. Which is very easy, because it rhymes with fart. Alright, so that is my final answer.
Okay, well, I don't think that seemed necessary for you to say that, though, but, it's correct anyway, so you've won $1,000.
Oh, yes! $1,000! That's an easy money to start with.
Well, you heard that sound, ladies and gentlemen. That sound means time is up for today. So in the next episode, Dr. Eggman will come back, and we're going to start off with the $2,000 question from where he leaves off. And yeah, we're going to see if Eggman can also reach the $1 million as well. So I'm the Princess of Friendship. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and we'll see you guys on the next one.